All right, guys, here's the question I get from some of my friends that are collectors. The question is, should I seal my open tequila bottles? And how long will an open tequila bottle last? Recently, I was out at a liquor store looking for the new Ultimo Agave tequila, right? This one right here, El Ultimo, right? But this is the old bottle. And I found this bottle on the bottom shelf of a liquor store in Carmel, Indiana. And I asked the guy, man, how old is that? And he said, that tequila's probably been on the shelf for 15 years. And when I looked at it, I seen that it was only half full, yet the seal is still connected to the bottle. It's a little bit broke on this side. So I bought it for $10. I brought it home, popped it open, and it was nothing but pure agave water. And it's like, what happened to the tequila? Well, the seal had broke. So since that seal had broke, now the oxidation and evaporation of the tequila starts to happen. And once all that alcohol's gone, you're just left with some not very good tasting water. Fortunately, I was able to find one of these. Boom, saved by Ileana Partida. So great tequila, El Ultimo. You have to check it out. All right, so let's talk about how long the tequila will last in your bottle once you've opened the bottle. So how long that tequila is going to last is really dependent on how good the seal is. You know, when you have a real cork, it may not seal as good as some of the synthetic corks or the glass toppers. Because it does dry out, then air can get through it. So typically 1 to 2 years, if it's sealed and stored in a cool, dark place, the tequila should remain very drinkable with minimal change in flavor. All right. After 2 to 5 years, you could see that flavor start to subtly degrade, especially when the bottles are mostly empty, where there's more oxygen in there. And a lot of my bottles are like that. 5 years plus, the tequila can still be safe to drink, but it'll likely taste a little flat, less vibrant, and lose some of that original complexity that particularly will be noticed more in a Blanco or a high proof expression. Try to maximize that shelf life. Use a good stopper. Make sure the cap is on there tight. Always store them upright, of course. Keep them out of the sun. I keep them on a nice bar. I do have some that are in cabinets as well, so they're out of the light. But one of the things that I do is I reseal my bottle after I use it. So why seal it, you ask? Well, once it's open, oxygen starts to interact with that tequila, and over time, it'll dull the agave flavors, especially the nuanced additive-free brands. Sealing it slows that oxidation rate. The alcohol slowly evaporates when it's open to the air. So if you can keep it closed up as much as possible, then you're going to be able to keep that bottle a little bit longer. So what did I do? I found a wine sealing cork tape at Amazon, one of the greatest places to shop. It's really easy to use. Once you peel it off, which does take a little bit of time, and you come around the seal of the bottle and you just pull it tight like the paraffin tape. But what I have found is this is a little bit easier to use than that tape. It's a lot stickier. It stretches and seals really tight. But on the same note, it's really easy to open when you want to go ahead and open that bottle back up and use it. You can take the other stuff, the old stuff off if you want to, or you can just put new on top of it, which is typically what I do. For the Fortaleza bottles, I actually went over the top on them and around just to hold that cork in there and keep it really sealed up. So just a thought, if you have a lot of tequila and you're not able to drink it all once you open it, get you some of this seal tape. It came in 3 rolls for like $8. And I haven't even used a half of the roll and sealed up all 300 plus bottles that I have on the shelf. So that's just an idea for you. Thanks for tuning in. If you have any tips on how you preserve your tequila, or if you've ever went out to your bar and found that one of your bottles went bad, put that in the comments and tell me how long it takes. And also share your ideas. Appreciate you tuning in. Like, follow, all those wonderful things. Have a great day.